Is Christ the measure of what is right when he appears in the passage of death? The answer is obvious, yes. It must be remembered that Christ, who is God, the Word, made man, does not appear at that moment in his divinity, directly. He hides it because the person would be snatched up, she would have no more freedom. Divinity being equivalent for the man to bliss. He therefore appears in a created form, under his holy, glorious humanity. Now, what characterizes this physical glory of Christ is that it is no longer an obstacle to reveal his inner thoughts. I could talk about his heart, his sacred heart, or his soul. In any case, what is it deeply? We see, therefore, seeing Christ, how much he loved. The measure of love is visible, not only because it has the stigmata of its passion, but because everything is clearly visible, in an instant. And we see that he loved his friends, while they were enemies. And we also see how humble he is, kenosis, by making us, by raising ourselves above him by doing our advocate. Obviously, this measure of love, this measure of humility, which appears in full truth, is therefore the norm of judgment. When we see that, we compare ourselves. We see who we are. It's instantaneous. And, of course, the purest person on earth, or whoever thinks she's pure, sees how dirty she is. It is, said the priest of ours, a traumatic experience that would lead to despair, if we were not helped by this Christ, so good, who is our advocate. Thus, we can say that it is the appearance of Christ, which is the keystone of all this judgment. He, seeing him, obliges us to judge ourselves. And, in the face of this vision, one cannot be neutral, by half loving it or half shedding it. According to who we are, we will love him with all his heart. We will lean towards him. Or, if, on the contrary, one is determined in one's intentions, in selfishness and pride, one will detest him with all one's heart. We will turn to the other choice, that of Lucifer. Half measure is not possible, because Christ is a fire. A transcendent fire, which causes this effect in us.